name is Minter Dial. I'm a professional speaker, MC, storyteller, and author. And I like to provide original energy, impact, and insights. Welcome! And I always intend to give it my all, whether it's offline and especially online. Hey there. Well, we are all living through difficult, turbulent times. I've had my fair share of it. I've had 2 companies that completely collapsed and burned in other crises. Today is no different. A lot of times you might read about the types of things that can be really useful in business, like having great purpose, total transparency, authenticity, developing empathy. And I certainly subscribe to a lot of those things. But when things get really difficult and your back's against the wall, a lot of these concepts are nice to have. But right now we don't have time for highfalutin ideas. I'd like to propose to you some more prosaic solutions. Let's take a look at the 5 things you need to be a highly effective leader during turbulent times. The very first thing you need to take care of, it's cash. I remember I had 2 startups and we had some great ideas. We had some great clients. We even had a lot of good long-term contracts, but they were way ahead and we didn't have the cash to cover us until they would come due, and therefore we closed. So, number 1, take care of your cash. Number 2, take care of you. Like the proverbial instructions when you get on an airplane and they say to put on your oxygen masks first before taking care of those around you. As the leader, you need to be the best person you can be. You always want to bring top game to the work, but you can't always be top. And the advice I have is sometimes to say, it's okay not to be okay. And to avow that in front of your team. Allow them to know that some days you're not on your top game, which will give them permission also to come with their full authentic self. Number 3, ask for help. Just because you're the leader, you can't always have all the information and all the answers. So go out to your network and ask for help. You'll be surprised who'd be willing to help you. In fact, for so many of us, it gives meaningfulness to us. We're grateful for the opportunity to help. So don't be afraid. Go ask for help. Number 4, check in with your stakeholders. As much as times are difficult for you, and of course you can ask for help, but also so many people in your network. You're among your stakeholders, distributors, customers, and of course your employees. They too are also suffering. And while you might be focused on the problems you're having, maybe they too are suffering. So go out and check in with your stakeholders. See how they're doing. Offer a helping hand. And don't come begging for alms. Look for it as a way to connect and help them out too. The last, but not the least, is to carve out some time, despite all the difficulties and challenges you're facing, to think deeply about who you want to be. What will be your legacy? I call this finding your personal north. And when you understand who you want to be and where is your personal north, it'll give you that extra spark, that extra element of discretionary energy to help you pull through. And better than that, when you're doing things that are aligned with your personal north, you'll know why you're doing them. And that's where you'll get that energy. And along the way, I believe you'll have a greater chance at having long-term success. So I wish that you will take the time to figure out your strong and precise personal north. Now let's do a recap of the 5 key things. Number 1, take care of cash position, and your cash flow. Number 2, take care of you. Make sure you're in good shape. And it's okay not to be okay sometimes. Number 3, look out for help. Ask for help from your network. Number 4, check in deeply with your stakeholders and see that they're okay too. What can you do to help them? And number 5, take the time to study your personal north. I have a lot of these elements in my new book. It's called You Lead, How Being Yourself Makes You a Better Leader. Stay in touch, get connected, and find your north.
Yahoo!